But guess what? Have you ever heard of frozen shoulder? Have you ever had the luxury of knowing someone who had a frozen shoulder and they say that they literally woke up one day and their arm was in immense pain and couldn't move it? Now, for a long time, people didn't understand why frozen shoulder happened. I always have had a bias towards loving women, taking care of women, and I thought, it's weird that it happens in people that are like postmenopausal or thyroid, or they smoke, something that affects the connective tissue. Now, in other cultures, let's say Japan, the number one complaint of perimenopause and menopause for them is frozen shoulder, right? So I'm telling you, if somebody has frozen shoulder, or if in my clinic a patient comes with shoulder pain and I get a whiff of frozen shoulder, I am instantly all over them about hormones, thyroid, the sex hormones, and quit smoking right now. I like to have a hurry up offense with frozen shoulder because if you've ever seen someone have frozen shoulder, it's awful. And there are 3 stages to frozen shoulder: freezing, frozen, thawing, and 2 of the stages hurt like the dickens. Once you're frozen and it doesn't move, you're just limited, but the pain's not so bad. But as you go into that freezing process and all that change is happening and all that inflammation is happening, it's awful. It is awful. So the moment I think somebody's range of motion is weird and they're fighting me, and I know that the person isn't cognitively fighting me, but their tissues are, we instantly like, you need to go to your doctor. You need to go get your thyroid checked. I need you to quit smoking. I need you to get your hormones let's get it under control. And then I talk to the physician about, can we even try something to control that inflammation right now, because it is out of control. The patient, meanwhile, I start to have them making sure their nutrition's good, staying hydrated, gentle movements throughout the day, stretching in the shower, staying within their pain-free range, but being consistent. And we have found that you can kind of halt and put the brakes on this. Frozen shoulder needs to be talked about. And if you have heard of perimenopause, menopause, you need to know that frozen shoulder can happen and you're not crazy, and you have to be an advocate for yourself. Now, funny enough, this person mentions EDS. I don't ever see my EDS patients get frozen shoulder if I think about it. So she's not complaining about frozen shoulder, but this is one of those things that can literally happen overnight, just like your hormones going in the toilet. Hit the plus sign and follow for more women's health and wellness tips. Bye.